Reflect for a moment on the art of cinema. Think of a motion picture like The Last Emperor and the 9 Academy Awards it so richly deserved. Consider the profound emotional experience of a truly great film. Then forget it, sweetheart.
You're gonna see the biggest piece of shattering entertainment that ever molested your sensibilities.
Good evening.
Man, that intro's just too good, man. That's just too good.
That's the
Did
way
a great
to do an
job on
entrance. No, it looks cool, doesn't it? I was overly impressed with the way it came out, mate. To be fair, I was chuffed about it myself. So, yeah, man, it's good. It's good. Hello, everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's currently viewing. How's it going? It's Tony here from Master of the 80s, along with my dude from Another Brood. It's that way. Sorry, it's Mr. Johnny Walker from Johnny's Boutique Podcast. We all right, mate?
Man, it's great, man. Thank God it's fucking Saturday, right?
Definitely.
Fucking so stoked, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, just let Saturday get here already so we can crank this shit up and just get something going, man. So me and you've been, I think we could both agree, me and you've been kind of like, we took YouTube there and was doing it very constant, and all of a sudden,
yep. Yeah. I think we sort of both had the sort of same thing. It was like a bit of a blip and a bit of a, you know what I mean? It got a little bit tedious, and we sort of put our heads together and thought, well, what can we do? I suppose more for us than anybody else. You know what I mean? If nobody ever watches this, with you know what I mean? Me, you've done it, and that's what we wanted to do. So it's going to be something a bit different. You know what I mean? It's going to be something that we like. It's going to be something that we're into. So why not give it a whirl? So as everybody's probably figured out by now, that me and Johnny are combining sort of this one thing, the exploitation station. You'll find it on both my channel at Master of the 80s and at both Johnny's channel at Johnny's Boutique Podcast. So you'll find simultaneous streams. We're streaming on both channels, and we're streaming on the Facebook page. And you will also find my content going to Johnny's channel and Johnny's content coming to my channel, which I think is a cool thing. You know what I mean? There's not many people do it, I don't think. You know what I mean? The live stream sharing, yeah, that happens quite regular. But putting content, your own content, on other people's channels, I don't think that happens that regular. So we thought it was something a bit different, and we'll have a go at it.
Like I said, man, you don't get more open door policy than that right there. I mean, that's just,
yeah.
Hey, let's do it.
Yeah, I think we've known each other long enough now to know what each other's tastes are like. You know what I mean? So it was perfect chemistry, really, for me and you to do something. You know what I mean? It's but I think it's one of them now. I think everyone realizes what this theme is for this month, and it's the theme of post-apocalyptic films. So I have got a massive love for this shit, and it is shit. There's loads of it. There's out of the big fucking steaming piles of shit of it. You know what I mean? There's probably a couple of good ones that sit at the top of the pile, but even the shit stuff of this genre is fucking brilliant. So it was a good one to start off with. There's good stuff, there's bad stuff, there's low budget stuff, there's big budget stuff. You know what I mean? So there's loads of it to dig through. So why not start with this? It was a good place for me and you to start. So the reason you've not seen nothing of me and Johnny for a while is because we've been sort of bumping heads and sort of getting everything ready for this, really. You know what I mean? Coming up with ideas, coming up with concepts, coming up with names of things. And so it was quite quiet for a bit while I was planning this, and boom, we're back. So
let's just say there was plenty of Sundays where we were not even on YouTube, but we were on StreamYard just to communicate back and forth. And there was about this thick of notes that we took.
Yeah, well, just crazy names of things, crazy ideas for episodes and seasons, and it was all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. But it's good to be back streaming, man. It's good to be back streaming with you. It's nice to have you back on YouTube as well. Because, like I said, personally, I've not done nothing for a good few weeks.
Hey, you're come on, man. The vacation video, man, for Dracula, that was fucking killer, man.
Yeah, dude, that was fun. That was really fun. I wanted to do sort of more with that, and the audio came out like shit. So if you watch that now, there is no real audio to it. I had to trim all the audio back because the mic I was using, I thought would have done the job, and it turned out it did less than a job. It just fucked everything up. So I had to strip the audio out of it and just go with the video. But it still sort of works. You know what I mean? I
think that video is more of a visual, the visual aspect of where you was at. That counts more than just the audio for it. Because I mean, come on. It's not like you're going to be able to hear the fucking suit that Christopher Lee wore himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was some cool shit, man. But it was a really fucking weird place that it was in. You know what I mean? Really, really weird. It was like, I think it was like £5 to get in, and it was this tiny little building, and it was supposed to be a Dracula experience, but it was like really shit. And it was like a haunted house walk. So you like walked through this like one-way system, and then there was like a couple of jump scares and things like that, and then you got about halfway through, then just in this glass cabinet with like no proper light or anything was Christopher Lee's cloak that he wore from 57 to 79, the only cloak he ever wore. And it's just there in this glass cage with no lighting on it, no real detail around it, nothing really explaining what it was. It's just in this glass case. And I'm thinking, that's fucking weird where that is. You know what I mean? That would have been front and center, but no. The guy who run this experience sort of had it pushed to one side in the dark. It was odd. But still a good experience. It was still really good to see it. I mean, that and the signed first edition of Dracula, dude, that was something else. You know what I mean? That was really, really, really good to see that. And the condition it was in was unbelievable. You know what I mean? It's
you was while you was on vacation, you was there, you was taking photos of it and sending them. I was like sitting at work and I'm like, well, I'm at work, and Anthony's looking at like the first ever fucking signed edition of Dracula.
It was cool. I mean, I even sent you some photographs. The accommodation where we were staying, the bedroom that me and my wife had overlooked the Abbey. So from our bedroom, you could see the Abbey perfectly. It was great. It was cool.
Yeah, man, it looked beautiful, man. It looked beautiful. You guys take fucking vacation. You guys take vacation, man. Jesus Christ. You know how to do it.
Yeah, dude. It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
I'm sure you gained like 15 pounds of all the food that you sent me pictures of too. I was like, God damn, like this guy's going to gain some weight.
I tell you what, man, since I've come back, I mean, we came back the first week in August, and we're now sort of like coming into September. So I've had to go on a diet for a month. the amount of fucking weight I put on, dude. I could not get back into my work trousers. I went back to work and my work trousers would not fit me. So I had to do
that just
something.
shows you did it upright, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We'll flip through this chat quick. So we've got Mr. Cody Montana. How's it going, Cody, dude? You all right?
My man.
Future Boy, the 80s back with a vengeance. It certainly is, mate, after that trailer. It's been too long, fellas. Glad to see you both back. Cheers, Cody, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
On notes. Hey, fellas, how's it going? I'm good, Holland. How are you, man? Hope you're good too. Crusher's Moves and Games. Hello, everyone. Hello, Crusher. Hope you're okay, my mate. Oh, missed one out.
There you go.
Pops Movie Dungeon. Hey, all. How's it going, Alan? You okay, Pops? Thanks.
What's up, brother?
Is that Merv Dodger 2? Serbian film coming in up in 4K. Want to watch with grandma. Fuck that shit. I won't even be watching that myself. Never mind with my grandma.
Still haven't even watched that fucking movie yet, man.
No, man.
I'll get around to it.
It's not my cup of tea, that kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's way too dramatic, way too lifelike. It's one that will be on the Tony Watt watch list.
The wife has been constantly like, she's like, just buy a copy of it already so we can watch it. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to pay like $20, $25 for that movie. We're probably going to watch it once and I'm going to put it on the shelf and be like, fuck that.
Yeah. And do you need a film like that really in 4K? Do you need any more clarity on something like that? You know what I mean? That's fucking...
So I didn't buy that one, but she convinced me to buy this one. I'm like, well, I mean, I got to give somewhere in the middle. So got to meet her halfway at some point.
Yeah.
You still haven't even watched that shit.
No. Crusher Moving Games. What are you guys doing tonight? Well, Crusher, if you've watched the previous stuff that's popped up, pal, obviously me and Johnny have started this section on our channels now called the Exploitation Station, where over the coming months we're going to be looking at exploitation films from different genres, but not genres specifically you'd think of straight away. They're going to be a bit obscure and a bit oddball. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about the straight down the middle stuff, and me and Johnny decided we're going to talk about some fucking weird ass shit. So why not start it off with post-apocalyptic films? So that's where we're starting, Crusher. We start with try saying that when you've had a skinful. Post-apocalyptic films, sort of from mid-70s all the way through the 80s. Mean it was absolutely fucking hammered to death through the 80s. Coming into the 90s, it sort of dwindled away a little bit, and then back into the 2000s, it became popular again, but they had a different sort of twist on them. They were more sort of realistic apocalyptic films, but we'll have a look at those as well as, and again, we'll be looking at sort of big budget titles all the way down to the absolute shit pile, bargain basement stuff.
Which is primarily where we're going to set our sights on is, the shittier they get, that's where we usually get lost.
Yeah. If you stay with us and if you stick with us on this month, you will see some reviews of some films that you may never come across before. If you have, you know what I mean, you probably caught them on TV late at night and on some obscure channel, maybe probably in the 80s and 90s. A lot of this shit's never had full-on physical releases. You can scrounge some sort of DVD releases of it. Obviously, there was VHS releases. But lo and behold, slowly but surely, some of this bizarre, sort of the 80s apocalyptic stuff is coming to Blu-ray, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? Especially when you get the extra sort of features with them and stuff like that. It just blends everything together a little bit better when you get stuff like that. So that's what we're doing, Crusher. It is going to be a whole month, so the whole of September, we're going to be looking at post-apocalyptic films. So the first week you've got now We got the promo reel from us just to set the stall out of what we're going to be doing. We also had a live stream a couple of weeks back where we sort of set the stall out, basically what we was going to do. And then this live stream tonight will set us up for the sort of month ahead, so you'll know what me and Johnny's up to. You're going to get 6 reviews from me. You're going to get 6 reviews from Johnny. They'll both be going on onto both channels. And then you're going to get, at the end of each week, every Saturday night, you're going to get a live stream from us. So you'll get this live stream tonight. Next Saturday, you'll get another live stream where we'll be looking at films that we haven't reviewed, but are definitely worth a look at. And then the third live stream that we're going to have a guest on with us. So we'll chat about their love of post-apocalyptic films and the kind of film that pulled them into the genre. And then the final night, the final Saturday of the month, we're going to do a live watch-along. So me and Johnny will discuss that as we're going along, and we'll get one film between us. And we'll make it as easy as possible for everybody to be able to get hold of this particular film and stream it in. And then we'll do a watch along together while me and Johnny do the worst commentary you've ever heard over it. So it's
you just sold
that's
it,
what we're
man.
doing.
I mean, who wouldn't watch it?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfectly done, man. Perfectly done.
Yeah. There's my brother there. Hello, Dean. How's it going? Grandma wouldn't have a clue. You're right, mate. My grandma would not have a clue about any of this kind of stuff. But I bet my granddad would, because my granddad, over the years, mate, he has watched some shit.
Nice.
Brad over at Category 3 and me. How's it going, Brad? Hope you're okay, mate. I guess I said too many curse words for my content to register in the chat. So the PC version. No, I've not got the sensors on this, so that must be he must have been close to the knuckle. Hello, gentlemen. Nice to see you this fine evening. Well, I can only,
him. Like he didn't even try to push the envelope. He just fucking jumped right over, and they were like, "No." What's up, Brad?
Merv Dodger 2 at Category 3 and me. Are you getting the new Dr. Lamb? So Dr. Lamb, I'm not aware of what that is.
No, I watched a movie not too long ago. It was from A24. That was the movie that was just called, I think it's just called Lamb. Man, that's a fucking crazy movie. I know a lot of people fucking hate that movie, though, but I mean, it was good for a first watch, that's for sure. It's fucking crazy, though.
Yeah, I mean, A24 put a lot of stuff out. I mean, 90% of it just nothing for me. It's not my kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
The one that did catch my eye was, I can never think what it's called. It's got a weird title. Is it Everything Something All at Once or something like that? Is it called? Yeah, Everything Something All. I can't think what it goes. But that one.
Yeah, I've seen
yeah. I've seen the trailer for that a couple of times, and that looked pretty decent. Sort of like a quantum universe kind of film, and that looked okay.
Yeah.
Brad said
talking about that a ton, man. Like I think somebody released like a steelbook up. It's like a white steelbook with all the lettering on the front. I know a bunch of people snagged that thing up, and I was just like, man, I ain't even seen that fucking movie yet. So
yeah,
only so much time in the day, man.
That's it, mate. That's it. Like I say, I haven't seen it as yet, but it's definitely on my radar. And like I say, as far as A24 stuff goes, it's not really, you know what I mean? It's not really stuff that I would generally go for. I get why people do, you know what I mean? But it's not my cup of tea. Holland says, Brad, save the cursor for tonight. I guess Holland is talking about the live stream that you, Johnny, Dirk, and Brad are doing later this evening. So we'll give that a bit of a plug. And whose channel is that being hosted on? Is that being hosted on?
Going to be Dirk's Subjective Perspective Collective. You see how to like say that a little bit slow because I'd get tongue tied as hell trying to say it fast. And slow it down a little bit. 11:30 p.m. tonight Eastern Standard Time for that. And man, those guys did one hell of a pick coming straight out the gate for that first watch along, and that'd be none other than this Hollywood
Sinful
gem
Dwarf.
right here. It won 9 Oscars. best director of photography, best acting, supporting cast, you name it. Like, this won tons of awards, so make sure you check that out with us tonight. That was all lies, by the way. That's complete fucking bullshit, what I just said.
It's just complete touch of a film, but
Ooh. Yeah, man, I'm kind of hoping, man, like, especially, like, I'm not sure if Alan has seen it yet or not. I know Brad has for sure, because I'm sure when he got his, just like me, it's like being a kid and you find, like, a fucking porn VHS, and, like, there's really no label on it that much. You're just like, Jesus Christ, let it please be porn, and you have to pop that shit in to watch it. But same thing with that right there. It's like, it's going to be fucked up, and you're just like, God, I got to watch it. So hopefully, like, Dirk or Alan or one hasn't seen it yet, and it'll be a first-time watch for one of those guys, because I'm sure after they watch this tonight, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, fuck Severin."
yeah, I mean, Severin put some fucking brilliant stuff out, mate. You know what I mean? It's, again, not all of it's, you know what I mean, my cup of tea, but 50% of what they do is fucking great.
Yeah,
it's you know what I mean. And as far as those sort of Italian exploitation sort of post-apocalyptic films go, they've been right up there putting some fucking blinders out, mate, and long may it continue. You know what I mean? They sort of released 3 all at once. I'd love to see Severin pick more of this kind of stuff up. Nobody else seems to be interested in it, which is a shame. So if Severin would grab more of this kind of stuff, because there's plenty to go at, you know what I mean? And it can't be sort of that expensive to license some of this stuff, because some of it must be worth absolutely nothing. So it would be good to see them pick some of this kind of stuff that we're going to be looking at over this next month.
What do you think about the scan on Raiders of Atlantis that they done?
It's great. You know what I mean? It's you can't fault it at all. I mean, the scan that they did on pretty much everything that they've done. Warriors of the Year, is it 2072?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That looks good. Endgame, that looks good. So yeah, they do an absolute sterling job. You know what I mean? And they seem to be the only company that does want to turn this kind of stuff out. So it's hats off to them. You know what I mean? If they want to turn it out, I'll buy it. It's
yeah, hopefully those sold well, man. Like, hopefully, especially for the stuff that you dig for that genre, hopefully that shit sells good to them, for them, so that way they keep putting out, another mixed bag for the next year and stuff like that. So I guess just, it's all based on how much they sell of those too, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, when you sort of look at some of the British companies, you can't sort of pinpoint one of them that would probably have a look at turning this kind of stuff out. You know what I mean? Arrow's definitely not going to do it. 88, I would have said, was probably the only company that may have looked at doing something of these kind of in this kind of genre, but they have not done anything of it. So then that's pretty much rule of it. I mean, 101's never going to touch it. Second Sight's never going to touch it. So I very much doubt any sort of boutique company within the UK looking at this kind of stuff. So if Severin's going to be the only company that puts this kind of stuff out, then fucking hats off to them, there, because it's
especially just based in the UK. But to be fair, though, Blue Underground had a good slate of those movies at once upon a time. I mean, they even did like I would say like a box set where they had like 4 of those apocalypse kind of films.
Yeah.
And Code Red's done a few of them as well, but those are old previous releases, which I haven't seen any of their recently new release stuff in for a while now. But yeah, Blue Underground seemed like they were kind of like the first ones on the scene to pop out those. And the old Anchor Bays, they had a few of those in the back catalog at one point. But they focused on horror for the most part. That was their bread and butter. So yeah, Blue Underground was definitely I'd say one of the first ones. So it's nice to see Severin putting them out. Hopefully they'll get more, man. So
yeah,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think 88 had a stab at it a while back with the Italian classics line. They put 2 out. They put out, I can never remember anything off the top of my head. They put out Fall of New York, and what was the other one they put out? Steel Hand. They put those two out in that line. And then Arrows had a bit of a go at it as well, but that was sort of a bit thin on the ground. They did DEFCON 4. DEFCON 4 is a great film. It could always be picked up cheap on Arrow, whether it's in sale. If you pick it up second hand in the UK now, you can get it really cheap.
But you're forgetting I was about to say you're forgetting like the best film ever made.
Yeah. Hell Comes to Frogtown. No, I know that it's a mixed thing. People either love it or hate it. I personally love it. I think Roddy Piper's absolutely fucking great in it.
Absolutely.
Well, they're the sort of, you know what I mean, down the road of sort of cheesy sort of post-apocalyptic films. I think they've probably got a couple of others that are more down the serious route, which I sort of like more the cheesy aspect of it all. As you'll see from the reviews that are coming up on mine, I've gone for the ultimate fucking cheese. I mean, even Kino in the States, you know what I mean, they've put a couple of titles out as well.
They just did the Mad Max. What was that? Did they just do the first one? Did they even bother touching Fury Road or?
I don't think so. I think it was it 4K. It's just the first one 4K, I think.
Okay.
I think they also did. Well, they definitely did. They did She as well, which is a decent film. Well, so yeah, I think people have dipped the toe in the water all over the show with it. But I think there's only really Severin that's gone, yeah, fuck it, let's have a go properly at it.
Yeah, man. When I watched that Raiders of Atlantis and I saw you pop yours open, I was like, man, he's gonna dig the scan on that because they do a really good job on their stuff, man. From what I've seen so far, now I've seen a couple of their DVDs so far where I'm just like, oh my god, like. But then again, it's just depends on the negative that they save, and then you see like that old like fucking 1972 Jess Franco porn or some shit, and you're just like, God, this shit looks horrible.
Yeah, yeah, and isn't it right that the Severin have bought the rights to some loads more Jess Franco stuff? You know what I mean?
Yep.
But 50 titles.
Oh, great. Like one of their production assistants or something was like, yeah, David Gregory just obtained like fucking a catalog of like 50 plus Jess Franco titles. I'm like, dude, y'all already got like 60 of them. Like, and they're probably, maybe they're selling that good, maybe for him to go chase them down. But Jess Franco is like a huge favorite amongst David Gregory. So that's, of course, probably why he's chasing it. And he's got the money to do it. So, yeah, I wish he'd chase something else, man. Like, go dig up some of those lost gems from Fulci. And put those out, man, because there's still a ton of Fulci movies that's never even seen the light of day at this point. So,
yeah,
it'd be nice to see those and other shit, man. Other than Franco stuff. I mean, I'll check out the horror stuff any day of the week, but yeah, I think I bought all the Jess Franco porn I'm ever going to buy. No more. I'm not impressed at all.
Yeah, it doesn't do fucking nothing for me neither, mate. You know what I mean? So. But like I said, I mean, we mentioned it earlier on as well. I mean, Code Red put 3 really good titles out. I mean, probably three of the better titles within the 80s stuff. Obviously, you can see one of them was as a backdrop here, Wheels of Fire. Great film. You see Wheels of Fire in a promo reel as well. They also did Sisterhood. They also put Sisterhood out, which is a great film, completely sort of lost gem. A film that people don't remember. It's fantastic. And the other one was Equalizer 2000. They sort of put all 3 out at the same time. Roger Corman produced, so they're going to be fucking great. But the artwork on those releases that they did with them is really, really good. If you get all 3 titles, they sort of, if you just stand them face by face, they all sort of blend in. They look fucking fantastic. And the region free as well. So if you can grab those, it doesn't matter if in the UK, US, doesn't matter where you are from Code Red, the region free, so they'll play on anything.
Yeah, I remember when you sent me the photos of that like a couple of months ago. I was like, damn, man, like the artwork for that shit looks great. It just makes you want to watch it. The movie could be complete shit, but you'd be like, damn, the artwork was fucking fire though.
Yeah,
Which,
I mean,
I mean, we've all done that before.
yeah, definitely. They do pretty much stand out though. I mean, obviously, Wheels of Fire. There's a lot of car chase scenes in it, but they're done really well. Sisterhood sort of breaks it down as there's a sort of a gang of women, sort of like Amazonian style women, after the sort of nuclear fallout of World War III, and these women have banded together, and men have sort of taken over. Are the dominant race, and this band of women are trying to free the other women. That's really good action film. That works really well. And the other one, the Equalizer 2000, the standout thing in that is the weapon that he's got. The whole story sort of bases itself around this weapon, and this sort of nomad who's just like wandering around, bit of a peacekeeper, and he's got the craziest fucking gun you will ever see in your life. And the main sort of villain in it, his crew, he's after this gun, and he thinks with this particular gun that he can rule all the other clans, it works really well. I mean, the gun is completely over the top. I mean, it's just not practical. You can never fire it. It's got like 7 barrels, a fucking grenade launcher on it, a flamethrower. You know what I mean? It's got everything on it, but it's great. I mean, the gun itself, the weapon itself, is more of a character in the film than some of the characters. You know what I mean? It is good. So I mean, Code Red did a good job picking all 3 of those up, and they look great as well. You know what I mean? They do look really good.
I was curious too. Does anybody kind of know the any updates about the? I'm trying to think of his name. CEO of Code Red, but of course he's been going through health complications now for seems like forever now at this point, at least a couple of years. And I was just kind of curious if anybody kind of heard anything, because I know they do every once in a while, they'll post something about like an update on how he's doing and stuff like that. But they kind of made it seem like it wasn't that long ago that this was pretty serious kind of shit. So, but
yeah, I heard the same thing, but I've not heard any updates for a while. I don't think.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. You know what I mean? It is a shame. Let's whip through these quick. Brad says I've pre-ordered it. Yeah, I got it in. It's similar to Untold Story, which is great.
Okay, Dr. Lamb. Okay.
Untold Story and Ebola Syndrome were decent. Fucking Ebola Syndrome. Oof.
Saying the word decent. Brad's like at home cringing right now. Decent? What the fuck did he say?
It's a goddamn like Oscar winner.
All favorite Vinegar Syndrome release right there.
Brad says Raiders of Atlantis is a winner. I think they managed to keep the entire budget under $1,000. They probably kept it for less than that, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. It was like $800 plus free beer, basically. Somebody had like a good cocaine connection as well. They were getting from Miami or some shit.
Definitely. I mean, the wardrobe crew alone must have had about fucking £50 for spend. You know what I mean? And they've just got into a Goodwill or somewhere like that, and they've just gone, yeah, we'll take fucking anything they've got that looks like spandex or leather. You know what I mean? And if it's got studs on and it's crotchless, it's a fucking bonus. You know what I mean?
Winner. They walked in, they were like, look, the shittier, the better. Let's see
it. Chris says, Red Son, you got a new Blu-ray at the, it's got a 4K release, mate. I know me and Brian from Brian Goes Blue, we were chatting about it. I think Brian had pre-ordered it. It's not one that I'm overly bothered about. At 4K, I can give or take it. I've already got it on Blu-ray, so I'm quite fine with it. I know it's a new scan, and they've messed around with the Blu-ray.
Is that animation?
No, it's a sword and sorcery film, some sort of like the later 80s. Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Christ, my memory's terrible. What's the fucking name? Bridget Nielsen.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Good film.
I don't know why I was thinking of an animation film for.
No, there is there has been an animated version of it released not that long back on straight to Blu-ray.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I think it was more based from the comic book. That what they did with that one. Where am I up to? Here we go. Brett says Franco's Faceless was supported to be a big hit for them.
Must be a big hit.
Man, it's trash. Yeah, I'm not the lover of Franco in any way, shape, or form, really.
I still haven't even watched it yet, man. That was like one of the most expensive fucking titles I bought during that last sale because, of course, it was brand new. It wasn't discounted. Fuck, man. I think I might have paid like $45 for that damn thing. I was like, I still just haven't even got to it yet. I could have just waited till the next sale to buy it because, fuck, who knows if I'm even going to be able to watch it before the next sale.
Yeah.
So
it's quite nice. So there is no fucking sales going on at the moment. You know what I mean? It's my wallet's not taking a battering. I've just been leisurely picking titles up as I'm been going through.
It's going to be Memorial Day here at Monday, man. You just said that there's going to be like 7 fucking sales when we wake up Monday. Memorial Day sale. Everybody act now. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah, well, we like the Arrow video sales finished here now. And to be fair, I've got everything out of that I need. There's nothing I need anymore from the Arrow sales. So now I'm just waiting for titles that are due to be released or have been released to sort of get 12 months under the belt till they come into that sale time. It was quite nice that Arrow, you know, it's not high on everybody's want list or wish list. But it's nice that they've decided to take the time out and do a nice version of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I love that film. You know what I mean? It gets shit on from a great height, but I think it's a fantastic film. Entertaining, some great actors in it. So it's nice that they're putting out that. But again, the one I want Arrow to do, and I wish they would do it because they've done a lot of other Kevin Costner stuff, the sort of bigger titles, and it would fit nicely with their post-apocalyptic theme. Is The Postman? Have you ever seen that?
Nope, never seen it.
Really, really good film. Really good film. It's on for about 3 days, and fucking very little happens. But it's got something about it that it's just a nice sort of, even though it's post-apocalyptic, it's a nice feel-good kind of film. Kevin Costner just plays this sort of wandering stranger. Again, I think it's after a Third World War where there's been nuclear strikes on the US, and after everything's died down and years have gone by, there's sort of like different clans set up everywhere, and he decides out of all the things to do after a fucking nuclear war is reset up the postal service. Now, fuck knows why he wants to do that, but that's what he does. That's what the whole film's about. So it's resetting up the postal service after a nuclear catastrophe. But it's a good film, and that's the one I wish Arrow would pick up, because they picked Waterworld up. You know what I mean? And people shit on that as well, but I really love Waterworld. So Postman, I wish that's one I wish they'd pick up.
The amount of features that Arrow put on that damn Waterworld, the limited edition release.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ, man. That fucking thing will take you a week to get through all the special features on it. And a lot of it's archive stuff.
Yeah, well,
there you go. Yeah. That thing looks great too, man. There's like fucking 3 cuts to that film on there.
Yeah, 3 cuts of it. 2-disc limited edition set, theatrical cut and the Ulysses cut. Ulysses cut was the extended European cut, both in 1080p presentation. It's a good set. 2-disc.
Yes, sir.
It's
I love that flick, man. Love that flick. Dennis Hopper's fucking, he's king. He's great. Dude. I'll watch anything with Dennis Hopper in it.
He's great in it. And I think it was one of those films that people shit on, and I really don't know why. I always thought it was really, really good. Dr. Ordinary, what's up, gents? Good to see you both. How's it going, man? I hope you're okay.
What's up, man? Hope you're doing good.
one of these days, Dr. Ordinary, we will get you onto one of these live streams, mate. I've seen you streaming with Pops and people like that, but it would be nice to get you onto one of those. Nice to finally meet each other and chat the shit.
Yeah, really nice guy, man.
Yeah,
Super
definitely.
nice guy.
Yeah. Challenger
My brother from another
5150. What's up, guys? How's it going, man? We all right?
What's up, Matt?
Holland saying hello to Dr. Ordinary and Challenger. Day Films, how's it going, my mate? Are you all right? What's up, guys? Is this your first live stream? This is the first live stream of the Exploitation Station, mate. It is, yes. Well, we sort of did a little one a couple of weeks back where we just sort of like set the baseline out to what we was going to do, but this is the first stream where we're actually talking about post-apocalyptic films. Challenge Alan Oates, what's up? Good to be watching the boys in here again. Thanks, man. It's long. As he says, as his internet drops out. Hell yeah, Challenger. Dr. Ordinary, Postman is a way underrated flick. It is, mate. It is. No one ever talks about it. I think like the crappy Blu-ray release that we got over here in the UK, I think you could pick it up for like £3 or £4 now. It's for nothing.
That's Kevin Costner film he was talking about, right?
Kevin Costner. I mean, he did a state of like loads of sort of long-winded films. So Dances with Wolves, Waterworld, The Postman, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. What was it? I think there was one more big hitter at that time. And he had sort of 5 big films like that all at once. You know what I mean? And it's on for fucking evermore. All them films he does are on for fucking hours and hours. But I like them. You know what I mean? I think the Postman was a great film.
You know, especially around that time frame, there was this Kevin Costner film that he had done. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I think it might have been titled A Perfect World. It's like he goes on the run from the law and he kidnaps like this little kid.
Yes.
That was a good flick, man. I remember being a kid, like getting that on VHS and watching it.
I know.
My mom loved the hell out of it, but I had no idea what was even going on. I was probably like too young at that moment, but I do remember vaguely of it. I remember they were like making mustard sandwiches and shit in the car or something. I was like, what the fuck are they doing?
I remember that one now. It's but no, the guy's done some fucking cool stuff, and I don't know why people shit on him like they used to shit on him. You know what I mean? He's
Speaking of Kevin Costner, man, like when I was a little kid, like we'd especially like McDonald's, and everybody gets like, you know, everybody got a toy in their Happy Meal and all that shit. But back in the day, I think it was like Pizza Hut was doing this thing when if you bought like 2 big pizzas or 3 big pizzas, they'd give you like a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 on VHS, The Secret of the Ooze. So in my area, McDonald's had to rival that because they were all like in serious competition with one another. But whenever you went to McDonald's and you like had multiple kids, I think if you got like 2 Happy Meals or more, they gave you a free copy of Field of Dreams on VHS. So that's how I got my 2 VHSs. One from Pizza Hut and one from fucking McDonald's.
I don't remember getting anything like that in McDonald's in the UK. I mean, you got fucking nothing over here.
Gotcha.
To be fair, McDonald's in the UK is fucking terrible. I mean, I don't know what it's like in the US, but it's fucking goddamn awful over here.
Yeah, their food's not great.
Even as a kid, mate, even as a kid in the 80s, it was shit. You know what I mean? It was terrible. Dr. Ordinary, as is Waterworld, which people crap all over as well. They do, mate. You know what I mean? I don't know why people shit on it like they do, but I really enjoy it. Brad, that was Alan. He stole my keyboard. That's what I'm going. That's what I'm going with.
Just blaming shit.
Challenger 5150. Don't forget the bodyguard. Bodyguard, man. See, my wife loves it. So we do own a copy. I have got a copy of it. But it's not my cup of tea.
Dude, I'm telling you, if they would have just showed like a really good in-depth scene of him just fucking wrecking that bitch, like I'd watch it. You know what I mean? Like I want to see Kevin Costner fucking deep dick that bitch. You know what I mean? I don't care about that fucking movie, the soundtrack, no nothing. I'm just like, yo, she was banging as hell in that movie. I want to see this girl get plowed. I wasn't the only one thinking that shit. Come on, don't leave me out like that.
No, it's I have seen the film, but it's a long time ago. A long time ago. It's one of those films that's sort of like up there with Dirty Dancing and Ghost and films like that I have watched, but you know what I mean. It's I'd probably never go back to. You know what I mean?
Just look at it and be like, this is going to take up a lot of room in the garbage can.
I have a bottom shelf for all that kind of crap. Category 3 and me, at Ryan, I knew it, nerd alert. All is Johnny talking about the bodyguard or Simple Dwarf?
Think about it too. Like I was talking about Sinful Dwarf, and then next up is like the bodyguard. Like how fucking further apart could you get? Yeah, fuck the bodyguard. Yeah, Matt's right though. Kevin Costner was in it though. That shit got him a big paycheck too. And not to mention that sound, like she had, of course, the song for the fucking soundtrack too. Every girl in the world was like trying to sing along to that shit, and you just wanted to start smacking bitches every time they started singing it.
Yeah. I mean, it's. If you look at Costner films, there's been a good few of them that have had massive fucking soundtracks to them, like huge.
I'm telling you, man, one of my favorite Kevin Costner films of all time, and I don't even think a lot of fucking people's ever seen it, and that's Mr. Brooks. He plays a fucking great serial killer. God almighty, man, but a lot of people just haven't never seen it. I was actually introduced to it by Challenger and his dad, like when it first came out, probably like 2006, 2005, somewhere around that area. I just can't really remember the exact year. But man, like I remember the first time sitting in the living room watching that shit with them, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the fucking best movie ever, in my opinion. So I'd love to see some more shit. Like I would have liked to have seen him play more roles like that, but
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. It's a film I'm not familiar with. I've never heard of it.
I'm trying to and it's right there on the I think it's John Hurt. Is like, don't want to ruin it, but he's kind of like the voice in his head, like telling him, trying to like, you know, prep him and kind of give him the sense of paranoia, like holy shit, like you forgot a clue behind, you're gonna get caught. And man, like they do so well playing off of one another. At one point, they're okay with one another. It's like it's just like an imaginary friend to him. But then they kind of turn on one another, and then like the shit gets really good and serious. They put Dane Cook in that movie for like a little bit. Demi Moore's in it as well,
right?
But of course, you know, after that, Dane Cook fell the fuck off the world because I mean, shit, he only had a few good jokes, and then he disappeared, and that and his brother stole all of his money. So yeah, fuck Dane Cook. Not about him. It's fucking Kevin Costner we're talking about. And Demi Moore is fucking, whoa, dude, she is a fucking cougar in that movie. Oh my God. You see her on the screen, man, that shit just makes it fucking throb.
She was a foxy lady. Still is a foxy lady. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The 90s stuff is she's unreal.
Yeah. You drink that bitch's bathwater.
Why she's in it. You know what I mean?
That bitch can fart in the tub. Give me a glass.
Yeah. Brad says the chats keep getting deleted by YouTube, so the PC version. I don't like that they use the body double for the actress in Waterworld. I find that it's kind of behaviour to be unacceptable and unforgivable. Sorry.
Of course.
Dude, I don't know why your comments keep getting deleted, mate. I've no idea. I've no sort of options turned on, but it should be allowing anything really.
You know, he's like not even trying to like hide the vulgarity. It's like all probably in capital letters every time he like just types the word "fuck" in or something like that. And I'm like, all right, enough of this shit.
Oh. Charlie 5150, Mr. Brooks is great. Again, it's not a film I'm aware of. I've never come across it. What year did that come out?
like I said, it was somewhere in that gap between like 2005 and 2007. And I remember like seeing the cover of it like before I watched it with him and his dad. And like the cover of it kind of caught my eye because I was like, damn, that's like the most plainest cover you could ever go for, especially with a film with Kevin Costner in it. I mean, it's got his face on the front of it, but you can tell like it looks a little bit sinister. And you're like, holy shit, like what kind of role is he going to play for this? Turns out he's a fucking great serial killer. But in the mix, you know, he's like a serial killer hiding in plain sight. It's fucking great, man. Like I said, you get a chance, just watch it, man. I'm sure your wife would probably dig the hell out of that movie because especially if you like, you know, like murder mysteries and shit like that. It kind of not so much of a mystery, but it's like the opposite side of the coin. But it's kind of nice to see like how many steps they took just for the prep, just to get in there so he can fucking kill his victim and try to just leave little clues behind just for the media and shit like that. It's pretty solid.
No, I'll check that out. It's like I say, it's never been on my radar. It's not one I've ever heard of his, so I'll have to definitely check that out.
We learn something every time. Every time I chat with you, man, like before we even pop live, like there we go with Sisterhood. And I'm like, fuck, I got to check that out. Roger Corman, 1988. And of course, you got talking about Postman. So now I'm like, all right, fucking the world's over. And this dude's like, no, we're going to start a post office.
Post office, yeah. It's just a really, honestly, it's a really, really weird concept. But it sort of works. You know what I mean? It does work. It is good. The only way I can describe the film. Have you ever played the games Fallout?
Oh yeah,
you know the Fallout franchise. It just reminds you of that. It's got the whole vibe about it, like playing Fallout. It's got the whole sort of that kind of look about it. Everything's wide-angled shots. Everything's fucking not very, very little up close. Everything's really wide open the way it's filmed. Looks really good. It looks like the world is dead. You know what I mean? It just looks completely fucked. So it is good. So it's a good film. Again, won't be everybody's cup of tea, but it was one of those that always stood out for me.
Fuck, I'm intrigued to watch it, man. You sold me on it, man. You and Dr. Ordinary, y'all like, hey, man, that's what's on the radio. Go watch it. I'll watch it. Yeah, fucking Matt, you're right. It's William Hurt, man. I said John Hurt. It's been a long fucking week. But yeah, Matt knows that shit. William Hurt, man, that's a fucking great actor too. But they coincide so good together, man. Oh, here comes the fucking porn bots.
Yeah, the porn bots. Here we go. Absolutely fucking brilliant.
I was talking about drinking Demi Moore's fart out of a bathtub, and they're like, "What did you say?"
yeah. Fucking hellfire. Just off. This is, to be fair, mate. This is the only stream I've ever done where I've actually got them in. I've never had them in on the chat before. This is the first one.
So basically, you just nicely blamed it on my fucking ass just now, didn't you?
To be fair,
I attract that kind of behavior.
They're quite nice, actually. You know what I mean? Already found love with us. That's that. You know what I mean? It could be worse. Category 3 of me says Demi Moore gets thrown out of a car, and SM Brooks. Kerr windshield with a face at 80 miles. I know she just like gets up like nothing's happened, Mr. Brooks. Right then, I'm gonna have to.
Of course, I'm like praising it, and Brad's going like, "Let me just tell you how fucking moronic of a movie this is." Of course, Johnny likes it. He's a fucking retard.
So this one. How do I click on these bot links asking for a friend?
That's what I'm saying. Me too, man. Yeah. Fucking 69 mega. Like, what is that? I know what a 69 is, but a 69 mega shit.
Yeah. But 84% have already found love with them, so it must be working whatever they're doing.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Those are good odds. Shit, we'll take them.
Dr. Horner said, Brad, what the hell? Don't click on those. Give them a chance on this end.
Oh, shit.
So Kush says G.I. Jane and Striptease were the best. G.I. Jane, yes, G.I. Jane's a good film. Striptease, did that not have a release by something like Umbrella or something like that? Imprint?
Oh shit, I can't remember which one, but yeah, one of those.
One of the Australian, one of the Australian companies
did.
put it out. Yeah.
Speaking of striptease, man, hey, that was one of those back in the day where like you went in a video store and you like try to pull that shit, go up to the counter so they can give you your copy of it, and your mom's like standing behind you, like, oh fuck, come on, just don't let her see it. And on the cover too, man, like like what you're about to get. Like she's sitting there butt ass naked with like her legs crossed on the floor. Everybody knows that cover. But I mean, of course, an adolescent boy like just hit puberty, like that fucking just the image of that right there is like,
yeah. Like I said, Foxy Lady. It's
yeah, man. Yeah, but man, after Bruce Willis hit it, man, you can't really fuck with it now, man. Ain't no telling if you don't he John McClane that bitch. Ain't no turning back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Smacked her on the ass and said that shit. Oh fuck!
Demi Moore's best work was the cover of the Spit on Your Grave. Yeah.
Yep.
Demi Moore's ass.
Yeah. What was it? When I met Joe Bob Briggs too, man. I had him sign my. I'm trying to fucking look for it. I can't even find it right now. I swear to you, I have it somewhere, and it's probably right behind me. But I got him to sign the Anchor Bay Blu-ray of the original I Spit on Your Grave when Anchor Bay put it out on Blu-ray. And pulled the sleeve out for him to sign. That was one of his first ever recorded commentaries he ever did for physical media. And I knew that shit. And he was like telling me, he's like, yeah, it's the first one I recorded. I'm like, yeah, that's why I brought it to you to sign. He's like, I just want you to know, like, it's not a myth anymore. Like, she actually agreed that is her body image, like her backside for the photo shoot of that movie, because the actress that they were going to use at the time didn't really have that figure that they want to expose for the sexuality of that cover.
Yeah.
So they went with Demi Moore. So that's 100% fact right there. That's gonna kill me. Man, I know that shit's around here somewhere.
It's an iconic cover. You know what I mean? It's a cover everyone remembers.
Absolutely. Fuck. It's gonna kill me, man. Until I put my eyeballs on that shit. I even got it like I got it in a protector case and everything, man. Just to fucking. I'm probably looking right at it and don't even notice it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, bam.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
That's brilliant. Dr. Audrey said, Umbrella did Showgirls, just picked it up. Yeah, man. Umbrella do a great job.
Brad's a fucking huge fan of that film right there.
Yeah. Umbrella, we get dribs and drabs of it in the UK. We don't get loads of it. But they put out the remake of The Blob, which personally for me is probably one of the best remakes of all time. I think it's fucking brilliant. Surpasses the original, and I know that's sacrilege, but the original I fucking detest. I don't know what it is about the film. I do not fucking like it at all.
Didn't say didn't like it. Fucking detest its whole fucking existence.
Yeah. It's just fucking nonsense. And I know it's a 50s film, and I know the special effects for the time, blah, 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 yada, yada. Yeah, fucking brilliant. But if you watch that film, it does not hold up. It is fucking shit. So much so I had the Criterion release of it, which I don't buy many Criterions. And I bought the Criterion release of it, watched it, then traded the fucker in. It wasn't even worth having on the Criterion. You know what I mean? The extras were okay, and it looked okay. They did a half decent job on it, but it's not for me. But that remake, the 80s remake, is fucking brilliant. Great film.
You are talking about The Blob, right?
Mm.
I mean, come on, man. At that time, though, man, I mean, they were doing like close up on miniatures and shit and trying to blow it up, man. They didn't have that kind of effects crew back in the 50s, man.
Yeah, that's the same edition as I had, and it lasted about a month in this shit behind me before I got rid of it.
Hey,
I
that's
tried.
one of those cases though where the remake just triumphs any day of the fucking week. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
the remake is fucking gold. That was Matt
Yeah,
Dillon. No, not Matt Dillon. What was his name? Oh, come on, man. Fucking kid on the bike.
Yeah, fucking you're asking the wrong person for remember shit now. I'd have to
Might have
dig
been
it out.
Kevin Dillon or some
Yeah.
shit. He's one of the Dillon fucking kids.
Yeah. Longer dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he had like a Jerry curl mullet from the way the poster is. From
yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Mainly for artistic qualities. Striptease showgirls are 2 reasons my right arm is twice the size of my left. Right, absolutely. Paul Verro, an undisputed masterpiece. I've not seen Showgirls, but we should do a live stream watching it. Paul Verhoeven is a fucking genius. An absolute fucking nut job, but a genius. He's done some fucking great films.
The way that film was advertised to me, like especially being a kid, I remember like somebody at school be like, "Hey, you remember Jesse from Saved by the Bell, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like if you watch that movie, you get to see that bitch get fucked. It's like, whoa.
Dr. Andre,
great pool scene.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more, Brad. Your critique with cinematography, and I'll highlight the underlying essential existential themes. Oh, and boobs. Yeah.
Don't forget the boobs. Most important part of that flick. Does anybody really watch Showgirls though for the fucking story? I mean, come on.
Well, it's you know what I mean. I can't even think of the last time that I actually watched it. You know what I mean. I would have watched it years ago when it was on TV, but I've never gone in my way to watch it really. And again, those kind of films that don't fucking do much for me. So I never give them the time of day, and I should do really, but I fucking don't. You know what I mean? There's that much other shit sat behind me that I just plow through this fucking stuff. So you know what I mean? The films I probably should give time to, but don't. You know what I mean? It's right. So we've been going for an hour. I think what we'll do. I mean, we've chatted about this, and it's a bit on the spot, so we won't say much more about it. But what I'll do is for everyone that's going to stick around with us for the month of September, we are going to do a giveaway, and we are going to do a giveaway on both sides of the pond. So I'm going to do a giveaway for our UK subscribers. Johnny's going to do a giveaway for you guys out there in the US. We're not going to give you any titles or anything at the moment, but there'll be 2 fucking stellar titles. There'll be 2 great titles. But what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to stick with us. And unlike other channels where they seem to give shit away for fucking nothing at the drop of an hat, we're going to make you fuckers work for this. So,
dude, you come on so aggressively, like you did. No. We just ain't gonna give it to you. Like somebody's getting their dick sucked for this. I'm like, no, it's not that.
The exploitation station is not one of those areas where we give shit away for free really easy. We're going to make you work for it. So, what we want you guys to do is all the upcoming videos you're going to get now, whether that's the live streams or the reviews that me and Johnny are going to do, week by week, we want you to like and comment on the videos. And for every week that you like and comment on one of the videos, we're going to give you 1 entry into the competition. So by the end of the month, if you've liked and commented on every single video, you will have got 4 entries. So it will be 4 entries in the pot. Your name in 4 times. So you've got 4 chances to win. And again, there'll be a giveaway from my side in the UK and a giveaway from Johnny's side in the US. Now, what we want you to do, obviously, is give us a like, on these videos. And also in the comments on these videos, we want you to put, if you're in the UK, in capital letters, Nuke UK. And if you're in the US, I want you to put Nuke US. For the whole month of September, like we said, we're going to be doing nothing but post-apocalyptic films. And we will be giving a giveaway. We will be doing a giveaway. And there are 2 substantial prizes. But again, we're not giving this stuff away light. If we're giving something away that's going to cost us good money, we want something a little bit back in return. And that's just likes and comments. It helps us get this shit further afield. The more likes and the more comments that we can get on these videos, the more people see it, the more people that can enter, the more me and Johnny can do this kind of stuff. So then what we'll do on the final live stream of this season, which will be on the last Saturday of September, when we do a watch along, we will do the prize draw live on the watch along. So again, if you like and comment Nuke UK or Nuke US every week for the month of September on all these videos, I'll tally them all up week by week. And if you like and comment on every video every week, it'll be 1 entry per week. If you do all month, that's 4 entries into the competition. Your name will be put in the hat 4 times. And again, we're not going to tell you what the prizes are at this one. We may do it in the next live stream. So just to get a few of you people back here to see what we are going to be giving away. But believe me, it's worth coming back. It's worth dipping your toe back in the water to see what me and Johnny's doing. And again, we'll do the live draw on the last live stream of the month. So that's it. So if you like and comment Nuke UK or Nuke US, you'll be entered into either the UK version or the US version. And then it just makes shit easier that Johnny's not mailing stuff to the UK and I'm not mailing stuff to the US, because at the moment a fucking postal service on both sides of the ponds are pulling your pants down and fucking dry bumming you with the cost of fucking postal service. It's unfucking real. Honestly, there's no lubrication being used. They're just fucking sticking it straight up you. So it made sense that I would deal with the UK side and Johnny would deal with the US side. So that's it, guys. We've got a live competition going now. So just keep dropping back to find out more about the competition as the weeks go by for the month of September. And you'll find out, probably, I would say next live stream, you'll find out what I'm going to be giving away and what Johnny's going to be giving away. But believe me, it's both prizes are worth coming back for.
Now, just to be clear, does that comment for Nuke US or Nuke UK, does that start with this video or is it going to start with the next video?
We'll start with this video. So we'll start from this stream and every video going forward this week. And if everyone likes and comments on these videos for this week, that's 1 entry into the competition. And if you do that for the whole of September, you'll get 4 entries into the competition. That's 4 chances of winning. And I'll just tally everything up as we're going along. And then everyone will get put into the pot. And then when we do the live watch along at the end of the month, we'll pull 2 names, and you'll end up with 2 nice prizes.
Simple said and done.
Yeah. Subjective Perspective Collective. Hello, Dirk. How's it going, man? I hope you're okay. What's happening, gents?
What's up, bro?
I'm good, man. I hope you're okay. Challenger 5150. There's a story for showgirls.
Who knew, right?
Yeah. Sinister Syndrome 86. What's up? How's it going, man? I hope you're okay.
What's up, Glenn? Hope you're doing good, brother. Man, look at that thumbnail he's got too, man. That's one of the greatest films right there of all time.
Street trash.
Fucking yeah, it's getting a 4K fucking. Oh man, that Blu-ray already looks so fucking great for that Meltdown edition from Synops. God Almighty, cannot wait for that 4K. That's fucking day one. It was 88 Films also has it over there for you guys, right? Yeah, I got the 88.
Yeah.
88 Vault.
Yeah, 88 put it out over here. Yeah, it's on the 88 Vault. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't do that many on the 8A Vault, really. There's a couple of decent titles on it. Creepazoids is on there.
Yep.
One Dark Knight is on there as well. That's a decent film. They did a couple. There's not many, but it was a decent line. I think they've sort of like fizzled that line out now. Category 3 and Me, Challenger, Touche. Challenger 5150, Category 3 and Me. Somebody's Lying. I've seen the movie, no story. Give me free shit, damn it. People love the free shit.
Oh, man.
All notes. Watch YouTube remove the comments for terrorism. Mate, this what me and Johnny decided with this, the whole exploitation station thing, was no fucks given. So there was no sort of PC beating around the bush kind of shit with this. It was what it was. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's so we can have fun with it. We probably will though. There'll be like fucking 40 people putting fucking NUKEUK and NUKEUS, and then fucking all the videos will get taken down.
Joe Biden will be like, "No, sir, you're not going to say the word nuke on YouTube and not me know about
it." Category 3 of Me, Challenger. I'll be checking it out. I'm a big Verhoeven fan. Dude, Verhoeven's done some fucking blinders. Mean, if you gonna get one of his film, I'm not sure who put it out in the US, but pick up the Eureka version of it, mate, of Flesh and Blood. That's a fucking great Paul Verhoeven film. So I think for a live stream, mate, we've pretty much summed everything up. Of what we're looking to do. Again, I'll
for the point system for the giveaway, because whenever I was like, all right, man, like we should just fucking just let me go ahead and give away something so we can kind of like, it'll help a little bit. You're like, man, hold the fuck on. Like, you can't give something to everybody every time we do a fucking stream. I was like, wait, whoa. This is a great system though. You got pointed up right there.
Yeah. I mean, people give stuff away all the time, and yeah, it's a good thing to do. But the two titles that me and Johnny have got, they're expensive titles. And without sounding a bit bold about it, we want you guys to throw something a little bit back our way. And with likes and comments, it helps us shit loads. It gets us noticed more. It gets the shit out to other people more. People start coming across the videos more. So with likes and comments, it helps. So if we can get something like that off you guys for the month of September, we don't mind giving something quality back. So yeah, we've got to make it work for it. You know what I mean? This shit don't come for free. So it's again, just liking and commenting will help these videos fucking massively. So in return, we're willing to give something quality back. So we'll take it. Might not work a fucking all. You know what I mean? We might get to the end of September, and then we're like fucking 4 people. You know what I mean? 4 people in it got the names in 4 times. But we'll give it a whirl. We'll try it. We'll try it.
There you go.
And again, I'll once all this shit's finished, in the descriptions down below, I'll put the complete rules to the giveaway down there, just so people can come back. People who are not watching this yet, they can come back to it later on, and they know what the fuck's going on then.
So we can solidify the proof for the point system, and somebody's like, "Hey, I did that one time. Why the fuck, man?"
Yeah, it's got to be a like. Yeah, it's got to be a like on every video and a comment on every video we do for every week for the month of September. I better win everything. I've got your addresses.
He's already got them. He's already got my fucking address.
Yeah, he's got mine too. I'll just be sending dog shit through post. Fucking box full of turds.
Like a fucking box full of used condoms and shit. Like, here you go, fucker.
Well, like I said, we've been through the basics of everything going forward now. Everyone that's watching, everyone that's catching up in the replay, you'll start to see videos cropping up. First one being Monday of mine and Johnny's review videos. You'll get 3 review videos a week and one live stream. And I've also toyed with the idea as well as some of this really, really obscure shit, as long as it doesn't get us any strikes or anything, that I'll rip some trailers off the physical media stuff, whether it's DVDs or fucking VHS or whatever I've got. And I'll put some of the obscure trailers up on this channel as well, just so you guys can see some weird trailers and stuff as well. As long as it doesn't get us flagged or fucking black marks, and then we should be all right. But I can't see it doing. Some of this shit's that obscure that, you know what I mean, YouTube won't even know what the fuck it is. So you're getting reviews off us, you're getting live streams off us, and like I say, I'm toying with the idea of throwing some trailers up as well as. But again, what me and Johnny have decided to do as well, at the end of each of these live streams, we'll throw up some sort of pickups that we've got through the week, and it might not necessarily have anything to do with anything we've been talking about. But I thought it'd be nice just to throw some pickups in here as well as. So have you grabbed anything this week, mate? Or have you got anything in the last month?
Yeah, man, of course, man, just fucking with only so little time to kind of play with shit and everything. I did this one right here, especially being a holy grail. I've chased this now for a couple of years, and just the price for it's just always been way too pricey. But Arrow Video decided that they're going to now re-release it as a 4K. Unfortunately, that 4K re-release that they're going to do for their limited edition doesn't have all the same content. So that right there was a holy grail for me right there.
Cool.
That is the original limited edition release from Arrow Video. Came mint, all the good stuff you see on me. Just that's all special features right there. It's got the early works of David Cronenberg's right there. The nice hardback book. I think there's like 4 discs in here. And got this for a steal. Usually it was running like $150, $175, and landed that right there for literally like 1/5 of the price.
Cool.
So everybody's probably just dumping them because they're all getting funds together to get the 4K of it. And our good buddy Second Sight right here, I had to grab this right here. That's Monster.
Yes.
Fuck, I dig the hell out of that flick. Yeah, so I had to grab that up. Pretty good price on that. I've showed these. Well, it's been a while since we've been on YouTube, so I don't even know if I even showed these in a while. I can't even fucking remember, so forgive me if I already showed them. But I did get the Arrow one, and I did get the Synops one. I did order another one, and unfortunately, Amazon decided to cancel my fucking order. No reason, no nothing. Just canceled my order and refunded it.
Right.
So I think I'm good with these two. I don't know. I might try to grab the one I tried to get from Amazon was from not Amazon specifically. It was a seller on Amazon who had the original artwork for the UK, and I bought that one for like a really good price. And of course, he canceled it. So it is what the fuck it is. Even though it showed tracking on mine, but it was never really shipped.
Right.
I don't even know how the fuck that works. Let's see. BFI right here. Of course, this is the 4K release right here of Get Carter.
Yeah.
I told you a while back, when I first got this, I don't know jack shit about it. I know Cody was telling me, he's like, look, you got to grab that shit. You'll definitely dig it. It's always, especially whenever he recommends something, I pretty much go straight in for it.
Yeah, I mean, the BFI stuff's fantastic as well as.
Yeah, I got the proposition from them. It looks fucking great, man. Their 4Ks are awesome. This is another recommendation from him right there, and that's the Tiger Cage 1 through 3.
Cool.
I never see him, don't know shit about him, but got him from Orbit. Orbit had him for a fair price, especially for him being box sets. Let's see what we got. Just got this in yesterday, so I can't wait to check out the 4K scan on that. I think Thursday I got this in. That's the 4K right there, Funhouse. For anybody who's interested, they do have reverse artwork on the sleeve for this one, so that's really actually pretty fucking nice. So, of course, you get the slipcover artwork, but you can flip it around, and you get that one right there. So
really nice.
If that wouldn't have also been included on the original Blu-ray release of it, we wouldn't have got. They don't put their newly commissioned artwork on these fucking releases. So, as much as we pay for them from Screen Factory, you think we would, but we don't. Let's see what else we got here. Let me just grab the essential stuff, man. Otherwise, we're gonna fucking be here for a while. All right, and of course, I know everybody's complaining about these right now, but I did check out part 1 and part 2 of this. Looks fucking phenomenal in 4K. Had to snatch those up, got them with the posters, the slip covers, Also, I bought the pins too, just because I know my daughters like that shit. So usually, from now on, I did get the Halloween pins. I told myself never again. But for this one, since my daughters are huge fans of Chucky, I was like, look, I'll get the bundle with the pins on it because they'll actually, they actually dig that shit. So
Yeah.
that was my excuse. But I assure you, I didn't order the pins for Army of Darkness, nor did I order the pins for Return of the Living Dead. So I actually showed a little bit of discipline and stayed the fuck away. So that's me fixing my addiction. Hey, 1 sec too. I forgot. I just got this in today from none other than Mr. Brad himself. He was telling me about this movie a few months ago. That is The Standoff at Sparrow Creek right there. Can't wait to jump into this.
Cool.
He had told me about it a few months ago during a stream. He says from the producers of Bone Tomahawk. He told me just to stay the fuck away from pretty much, trailers, any kind of info or anything like that. Just to go in with it with no expectations and going in blind. So I know Brad digs it. I know there's got to be some fucking heavy violence to this flick right here.
Oh, yeah, it'll be batshit crazy.
Especially like with much as me and him like Bone Tomahawk. I didn't watch Dragged Across Concrete, I don't think, but I watched, what was that, Cell Block 99, I think, with Vince Vaughn in it. Holy fuck, what a great flick, man. Great arm break scene in that movie, by the way. But yeah, Brad, I appreciate the hell out of that, man. I definitely will, man. I'll give that a watch quick, man.
Where are we up to the chat? There we go. Brad says, yeah, I'll be sending doctors. Pop says, you all go and buy one of Master of the 80s shirts. I'll be expecting some plug for this.
Man, get brownie points.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to you, man. The video that I watched the other day, you was rocking my shirt, man, and I'm more than grateful for that, mate. More than grateful. If anybody, I'll give a shameless plug. If anybody wants one of my shirts, T Public is the place to go. Just search for Master of the 80s. You'll find it. Pop up there. All I can say to you is wait till sale time, because before that they're absolutely fucking extortionate prices. In the sale you can get it for about $11.50 in the UK, I think. Yeah, if you want one, I've got another shirt up. I've got currently got a Dog Soldiers shirt up on there, as well as but I also will be doing a shirt for me and Johnny for the Exploitation Station. So there will be an Exploitation Station shirt going up there very, very soon. Again, the one thing I found with these shirts is two things. One, wait till they go on sale, wait till they go on offer, because they're generally half price. And two, size up with them. Definitely size up, because if you get the size you are, the fucking shit fittings. So definitely go a size larger.
The drawer might tend to shrink them.
Yeah. Dirk over at Subjective Perspective Collective. How back is the Exploitation Station going? Oh, well, Dirk.
Good question.
Yeah. Some of the stuff I've reviewed was from mid-70s. Mid-70s, early to mid-80s, and mainly the stuff I've reviewed. So, but we were looking at stuff mainly, maybe a little bit older than that, and also newer things as well within the genre. So we're going for it all, mate, really. We're going for gems, absolute trash, you know what I mean? Big budget, low budget, shit that people's forgotten, people that don't know about anything at all, you know what I mean? We're going for a bit of everything, mate. But I think the oldest one that I reviewed was sort of mid-70s, I think.
Nice, mid-70s. Sweet, man.
Yeah. And like I say, you'll start to see you'll start to see reviews popping up slowly. Pops, it's always a scam with you.
He's worse than a fucking telemarketer, man.
So it's my turn to show what I got, and Johnny's just showed you some really fucking kick-ass stuff. And me being me over on my channel, you're going to see some weird ass shit. And for all you Brits out there of a certain age, you'll know this show. You Americans will probably look at me like I am going fucking mental. But I have finally got Series 1 and Series 2 of Metal Mickey. Metal Mickey was a kids' TV show from the early 80s. about a robot that was designed by a young guy in the family to help his mum around the house. But it becomes a sentient being, and he's a real arsehole. He's got a real attitude. He's sarcastic as fuck. It's great. And these sort of like disappeared for a long while. And a company called NUKEUK here in the UK do some outstanding work. And they sort of put this stuff out on DVD. I don't know, when you sort of mention DVD now, people wince a little bit, but you ain't going to see this shit any other way. No company in the right mind's going to bring this to Blu-ray. So that was nice, and there's a little story behind these. Whereas this was out of print for a long while. I mean, it was a really short, small print run of these. There's 3 seasons of this altogether, but there was only 2 seasons ever released to DVD. And it was a really short print run. They weren't around long. So when these came back up to the resale market, secondhand, they were going for fucking stupid money. And sort of these were going for anywhere between 18, 22, 25 pound. I've seen them up to secondhand copies. And then lo and behold, from nowhere, a seller on eBay started selling these things for about a £5 ago, about £5 ago. And everybody sort of dipped in on them. Like the guy had a ton load of these things, and he was selling all kinds of crap, and he was selling them for a £5 ago, and everyone bought him out. Like and people must have been multiple buying these. They must have been buying as many as they could physically get their hands on, because there is a second-hand high street company in the UK that you can trade titles in at, and what this company didn't realize was this guy was selling these on his eBay page for a £5, and they was giving trading price at 15, selling at 25. So like someone like me could have bought 100 copies of these, took it to every sort of shop that they had in the UK and traded it in for 15 quid. He was making £10 a copy on every trading. And this company didn't realize what the fuck was going on and got absolutely fucking swamped with them. So if there was 1,000 copies of this materialized, CEX ended up with a fucking 1,000 copies of this nationwide, paid over the odds for it, and everyone got fucking free money, basically. It was crazy. And the guy who found all these bought a pallet at auction. And on that pallet was like probably 500 copies of Series 1, 500 copies of Series 2, and even NUKEUK thought this was out of print. No one knew where this shit had come from, and was just found on a pallet that this guy bought at an auction site, at an auction house. And every man and his dog who knew what that was bought it at £5 and traded it in at 15 and made £10 a title. So people was getting free titles. So every CEX in the country was flooded with them. So then what CEX had to do, they'd paid sort of £15 a title, then they had to drop it to £5 a title just to fucking get rid of them. So they got the pants pulled down, basically.
Somebody got paid.
Yeah, definitely. But it's a crazy fucking TV show. It's on YouTube. You can get it. There's, I think, the VHS rips that's on YouTube. So if you want to check out Metal Mickey, go watch it on YouTube. It's a fucking crazy kids show. It was a Saturday afternoon kids show from the early 80s. Bonkers TV show. Dr. Honra, this comment brought up by Pop's product placements. Hell yeah, better start shoveling coal and see what this tray goes. Never heard of them. Man, obviously I'm of a certain age where I've grown up with this shit. So, and if you're over a certain age and you've grown up, so mid-70s, mid-80s stuff, NUKEUK are a fantastic company for releasing TV series like that on DVD. Really, really obscure stuff. They're fucking great at it. The next thing I've got in, hold on a second, I missed one. When I was stationed in Japan, they used to earn Metal Mickey with Japanese voice dub over. Great. I had no clue what the hell was going on. I was 90% sure I was having a stroke.
God damn.
Honestly, dude, go to YouTube, find an episode of it. They're all on there. Every episode's on. They're not bad quality considering they're a VHS rip. And watch it, mate. It is fucking ludicrous. It's batshit crazy. But it's one of those kids' TV shows I've grown up with that I love.
Nice.
But a Japanese dub voice one, that would be great.
Yeah, I never heard of it until you sent me when we got on that was video chatting back and forth, and you was like, "Man, look what the fuck I found." I'm like, "Dude, I have no idea what the fuck Metal Mickey is." You're like, dude, you gotta watch it.
Mate, I have got all kinds of Metal Mickey shit. I've got Metal Mickey books. I've got fucking all kinds of shit.
It's a this boogie book on it. Is that like a book of all the broads you fucked?
he had this thing where on his chest it was like a prehistoric sort of like video writer on his chest, so they could like program words in on his chest. But his catchphrase was "boogie boogie." That was his. I don't know why, but that was
like
his
him already.
He's a fucking dude, Metal Mickey. There you go. You learn something
Metal
new
Mickey with a
every
sheet
day
metal
on
cock.
this show. Yeah, man. Honestly, the kind of stuff he does, you couldn't get away with now. He's like an absolute sarcastic arsehole, right? It's on a kid's TV, and he's just a complete bell end, but it's fucking brilliant. I mean, it's great.
Nice.
So, speaking of Network, the lovely people over at Network have sent me a review copy of a Blu-ray that's coming out very, very soon. It's a film I like, a film I thought I'd probably never see the light of day on Blu-ray. And if you're a King Kong fan or a Kong fan of any way, shape, or form, Network are releasing Konga, and they lovingly sent me a nice review copy of it. So my camera's shit. It was zooming. Konga is basically a King Kong rip-off from 1961. It's a British film. Basically, an ape that's kept in captivity is trained to understand human emotion via hypnosis, and then the guy that's trained him all this comes back from a jungle expedition, and he's found some like weird ooze, and he starts injecting the fucking gorilla with this weird ooze, and before you know it, he's like fucking 17 foot tall and smashing the shit out of London. It's a nice release. Again, it's not one that I've ever thought. If you like Hammer films, it's filmed in the style of Hammer. It isn't a Hammer film, but it's filmed in the style of Hammer. So it looks great. All the colours really pop. So yeah, you'll see me do more review of this because they are, like I said, Network are a great company, and they do look after me when I want certain review copies. But that's Konga. That's definitely worth a look out for.
Nice.
And then and then the other stuff I've got. Anybody that watches my channel knows that I am obsessed with an old defunct DVD label called Prism Leisure. And I'm constantly trying to find stuff of theirs. And the biggest problem is trying to find the back catalogue of Prism Leisure titles. No one seems to know how many there is because there is no actual catalogue anymore. It's a defunct company. No one seems to know how much stuff was released. But every so often you'll just find some hidden gems, and today I've dropped on 3. One I've had a while now. The 3 I've really dropped on today. So the first I think I've already shown you this one, mate. Anyway, it was Clive Barker's Rawhead Rex. So Prism Leisure banged that one out, and these are nothing special. These are absolute, to be fair, they're like shittest quality DVD you're ever going to see. I mean, some of them look that bad, they look like VHS rips. But I've just got this nostalgic thing for them. And you could pick them up for next to nothing. That was like, what, £1.50 I paid for that one. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, and these three I found today. I mean, one was a little bit more expensive, but I really don't mind paying it. They're getting harder to find now. There's some really obscure titles on here that's never going to get a fucking Blu-ray release. Some that have had Blu-ray releases. So the next one is the fucking labels are still stuck on here, but Trick or Treat. So that's a more expensive one. I paid £4 for that one. But it's the one where Ozzy Osbourne appears in it as a preacher for about fucking 30 seconds. And the whole fucking film's riding off his fucking coattails, you know what I mean? His name's all over it. But he's in it for at least about 30 seconds. The other one, which I fucking love this film, and I don't know why, is Witchcraft with Linda Blair and David Hasselhoff. Was also called, was it La Casa 5, this one? I think it had a different name. I'm sure it's either La Casa 4 or La Casa 5. Could be La Casa 5.
I got it on the shelf. It was included as a double feature from Scream Factory in their double feature collections, and I'm trying to fucking think of the title that was on that, and I just can't think of it at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure it's La Casa 5 because that's the house, isn't it? La Casa is the house, so it's the House 5. I'm sure that's what it was.
Okay, might be a different movie I'm thinking about then.
Yeah, or is it La Casa? It's got an alternative title, and I'm sure it's La Casa 5. But that's a great. I mean, anything with fucking Linda Blair in, it's yeah, I fucking love it. And Prism Leisure did fucking virtually all of her films. The only one that they didn't put out, excuse me, is the really shitty TV film she did, where it's like a mercenary film. She puts a band of guys together to go and rescue someone. What the hell's that called? Somebody might help me out in chat. I can't think what it's called. That's the only one they didn't do of hers. And then the other one I picked up today was House 4.
Yeah.
Again, I know Arrow's got that nice release. And to be fair, I've always stayed away from that box set because really there's only 1 and 2 that I really like. I think 1 and 2 are great films. 3 and 4, I'm not that concerned about on Blu-ray, and I knew these were kicking around on DVD, but I finally managed to get my hand on number 4. So I'm fine with that. So that's 4 more into Prison
3, which is what the horror show. I mean, it's basically considered 3 in overseas markets, but
yeah.
Shipman, the horror show, man, that's a movie on it that just stands on its own. Lance Henderson is fucking great in that flick too, man. But
yeah,
Lance though, man, you'll watch him in anything.
But like I said, this Prism Leisure stuff's becoming harder and harder to find. I think basically what someone's done here, they've probably weighed in a DVD collection, and all this shit was come out of one collection, I would imagine. And I just happened to drop on it today. So there'll be another update video for me Prism Leisure stuff coming soon because I've just crap loads of it now. And then this one, this was a pre-order. This came in last week or the week before, I think. I can't quite remember. And I was over the moon when 101 put this out. And it is Deathstalker and Deathstalker 2. First film I fucking love. Second film isn't that good. Third film is an absolute fucking abomination. The fucking third one's terrible. But second one isn't that good really, but the first one's great. And I know, is it Scream Factory put this double pack out?
Yeah.
So I would imagine it's just I would imagine this is just the same fucking disc as that one.
They repressed like 1,000 of those, and they might have repressed it a little bit more. I remember they actually put the quantity up though to show me they was going to repress, and it stayed on their website forever. And I actually went to go back on the site to be like, well, that's one of the double features I need to go buy. Of course, the second repressing was fucking out of print. I was like, all right, fuck it.
I mean, I don't know what that was like for special features, but there's virtually fuck all on this. I thought for Deathstalker at least there'd have been quite a bit, but there's fucking nothing. There's a commentary on the special makeup effects. and a theatrical trailer and a photo gallery. And then Deathstalker 2, there's a photo gallery and a commentary. That's it. It's but I don't know if that's the same with a Screen Factory one. I'm not sure, but then the second I bought this, 101 then decided to release them as 2 fucking standalones as well. So I could have just bought 1 and not had to buy 2. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's
they already got you before you even realized it.
yeah, of course it is. They know I'm going to fucking jump all over that shit. So you know what I mean? It's,
there you go.
they're really in really fucking quickly with it. So
hey man, cool stuff, man. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
I figured you'd get that Deathstalker though. As soon as I saw 101 was putting that out as like the red label edition. I know who's buying that fucking thing.
Well, they've been really, really quiet on the red label edition stuff recently. They've been really quiet, even on the black label stuff. The special edition stuff, the limited edition black label, that seems to be rolling. The other stuff seems to have been really quiet. And then just like I said, I was having a bit of a moan and a whinge and a complaint to you about it. And then the Brain popped up out of nowhere, which is fucking fantastic. Yeah. We'll grab that. And then straight after the Brain got mentioned, then they also mentioned they put Deathstalker 1 and Deathstalker 2 out. So hopefully, going forward, like I said, I've got I told you before, Ghostwatch. I've got Ghostwatch on pre-order. Which anybody that knows Ghostwatch, it's a fantastic British TV experience from the early 90s. I would imagine somebody else. I would imagine somebody in the US is going to be putting it out at the same time. But if not, grab that 101 edition of it because it's a fucking great fun watch. It's really, really good. So I got that on pre-order with them.
Nice.
Dr. Ordinary, it was like George Lucas porn directing Cousin Maid, an LSD introduced kids show. I'll definitely check it out though. Honestly, mate, it's fucking crazy. It had like some older actors in it who'd done like 70s TV sitcom kind of stuff here in the UK, and then obviously a bunch of kids that were brought in, and then obviously the actual robot was used in an oldest like a late 70s show as like a cameo. And then people loved it that much. He got his own spin-off show as Metal Mickey, and it ran for 3 seasons. For some bizarre reason, they've never put the 3rd season out. I don't know why. So there's only season 2 and 3 available. And it's very short. I mean, I think season 1's 8 episodes. Season 2's only 5 episodes. But it's a fun time, and it's fucking nuts. So. My Killer Podcast, Mel. How's it going, Mel? You hope you're okay. What's up, fellas? Thanks for dropping in, Mel.
Hope you're doing good.
Kush says, "Oh my gosh, no Prism Leisure DVD collection. I have 200 of them." Yeah, man, it's
damn.
It's crazy. I've an absolute fucking shelf full. I've nowhere near 200, but I've a good lot of them. It's one of those companies. I mean, even back in the day, people sort of like poo-pooed it and pushed it to one side. A bit like Vipco, what Vipco were doing in the early 2000s with their DVD releases. These men were doing pretty much the same. It was like bottom drawer kind of stuff, cheap titles, shit films, but films that ended up turning into cult classics. You know. Challenger 5150. Has anyone seen the comic version of Rawhead Rex? Way different than the movie. I've not, mate. No.
I remember he was telling me about that. I think not too long ago, too, man. Like he tracks down some crazy shit, especially for the comic world kind of stuff. But he usually goes for like the non-Marvel kind of shit. It's like where they kind of flip the coin and put Marvel to shame kind of shit. So, but yeah, I remember he was telling me about that one time. But yeah, man, fucking hell. I think a lot. I'm kind of surprised to see Rawhead Rex get that treatment where they're going to do like a 4K release of it, because I was almost sure that probably didn't really sell too well with Kino, because
I
mean, we all know the story about Clive Barker wanting his name off of it and all that shit. It's kind of like the whole Stephen King thing with Lawnmower Man. It was put to shame, and it just fucking went so horrible. But yeah, man, fucking we all love Rawhead Rex, man. I mean, you're holding up the fucking DVD right there. Shit, me and Matt, we even got we got 2 versions of that shit, so 3 versions at this point. So
yeah, I mean that steel book as well from Kino was dirt cheap, isn't it? Is it like $6 or something?
Like $5.
Yeah,
yes. We're just giving it away. They're like, fucking take it.
Nothing. But Challenger, man, if you're into sort of like the alternative comic book scene, stay with us, dude, because we have got a guest coming on that might be right up your alley. This guy is the dude amongst dudes. This guy will pop your brain most definitely for what he does for a living. And he's a good friend of mine. So I ain't going to name drop yet, but it's carry on watching, man, and you will be loving it. Basically,
look, the only thing you got to say to get that guy's attention right there is just say it's somewhat Transformer related, and his dick's like, you know. You're like, what? Somebody say Transformers?
All my Transformer stuff's up here. Pity I can't get the camera around to it, but all my Transformer stuff's up there. Again, this I see. I nearly dropped the bomb. Then this person has a love for Transformers. So, Challenger 5150, Witchcraft was also some damn near softcore porn. Yeah, man.
Nice.
It's Linda Blair. I mean, you can't go wrong. And fucking David Hasselhoff, dude. Throw David Hasselhoff in the mix as well. Brilliant. I mean, has anyone seen the Anaconda films he did? Is it the third? Was it the third one? Is it Bloodstone, Blood Gem, Blood something? I can't think what the third one's called. Yeah, it's either the third Anaconda film or the fourth Anaconda film that Hasselhoff's in. Fucking genius.
Yeah.
They knew that shit wasn't going to be fucking good, so they put Hasselhoff in just so people will watch it.
Basically, like when somebody says, like, "Hey, man, you remember that one scene in Tremors 5?" and you're like, "No, I've seen it, but I can't remember it."
Yeah.
There's so many of those fucking movies, man. It's like they're all forgettable except for like the first one.
Exactly. It's just, you know what I mean. I've got that the first run of that Anaconda box set that 88 put out a few years back. Yeah. Anaconda's a great film. It really is. I've always liked it, even though there's sort of like continuity fucking mistakes all over it. Because that snake must change sizes about fucking 7 times throughout that film, and it's supposed to be the same snake. And its perspective is fucking completely wrong all the time. It's all over the fucking shop, but I still like it. It's a good film. The second one's okay. You know what I mean?
Even with that being said, even though the snake maybe changed size 7 or 8 times and you pick up on it, Jennifer Lopez's ass stays exactly the same, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's a good all round creature feature. You know what I mean? It was one of those films, I suppose, of its day. There was a lot of stuff out like that at that particular time.
Yeah. Huge fan of Anaconda, man. Fucking Ice Cube, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
he was a fucking gangster back in the day before he started making fucking kids movies and shit.
Yeah. He's really good in that. Crusher says Ball Out, maybe. I'm not sure what you're going on about there, Crusher.
Maybe with the softcore porn comment, maybe like somebody's nut might have fucking slipped out of the side of the short. Oh, fuck. Softcore porn.
Royd Rex is the shit. Never forget when I first watched it on VHS at a young age. Yeah, man. It's it is good. Oh, we've got somebody else in the stream.
I left the door open. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I've locked mine out, so she didn't come and murder me. Challenger 5150 says, "Don't start with the Transformers." Dude, I'll have to put a Transformers video together and bang it on my channel for you. Especially some of the artwork I've got and some of the other weird collectibles from the UK and about the. I virtually own, I think, every release of Transformers the movie that's ever been put out in the UK. The only thing I don't have of it is a Laserdisc. I'd love a Laserdisc version of it. But that's something I don't own of it. But I've VHS versions. I've 2 different VHS versions. I've about 6 different DVD versions. Of the 4K, of the Blu-ray, of the whole big ass fucking box set behind me here. That's fucking massive. Of I'll show it you quick. I mean, this thing is a beast of a collection. So if you like Transformers, dude, that's all the cartoons, that's all the shows, up to including 3 and 4 and the digitally remastered movie on DVD. Now there is a streamlined box of this, but this box is holds fucking good money in the UK. 40 to 45 quid for that second hand now.
He just commented, he's like, I fucking need that.
Yeah. There's art cards in it, there's posters in it, there's downloadable scripts as PDFs. They give you, where have I just put that? I've just put it somewhere. Oh, it's there. They give you that Autobots insignia in it. It's a good set, and I stole this off someone for like 9 quid on eBay. Nice. But it's definitely a good set. It's a bit big. That's the only problem. It's a fucking space killer. But it's a great set. Dr. Ordinary, I have to duck out, mate. It's just wanted to say it's been an awesome, and I'm pumped about the future episodes. Mad Providence, yeah, dude. Thank you very much for dropping in, man. Again, mate, we'll have to get you into one of our live streams. I've seen the stuff you've been doing with Pops and Dirk and all them men, mate. And yeah, we'll definitely get you on one of ours, mate. Definitely. Be nice to meet you face to face. Challenger 5150, same on today. Grab a version I can. Yeah, man. I'm obsessed with the film. Obsessed with the film. It's
I know there was a story that went with the Screen Factory release they just did of the 4K. Well, I guess Shout Factory. So they had one offer that came with one of the promotional posters, and it was like one was like the Decepticons.
Yeah.
And then they had another one that came with the alternate poster, of course, that was opposite from the Decepticons. And he was like, fuck, now I don't have to get both of those, but I got to get the Zavi exclusive because they released like this big kit. And I'll be damned if he didn't order like all fucking 3 of them. I think he even bought multiple copies of the shit too. And I was like, dude, that guy has literally like fucking that room he's got of that shit. I know he just bought one yesterday, I think. It was the day before yesterday. He walked in the store and like he found one for like $90 or something. But I've seen him spend like $800 on eBay for like a miscellaneous box of like G1s and all kinds of shit. And I'm just like, God almighty, man. I've seen him dump some serious fucking money on those things. And I'm like, wow. I thought I had like a really bad addiction with all this shit. It touches nothing compared to the money he spends.
Woo. I need that. If I find one, mate, if I find one over here now, they're a bit rare to find. But if I find one for reasonable money, pal, I'll send you one over. It's a big old box, and if you've got the streamlined edition, the smaller box edition, there's probably the same one that was re-released in the UK about 18 months ago. Not everything's in there. So some of the special features were removed. You didn't get all the art cards. You didn't get the posters. You didn't get. There's also like pop quizzes on the DVDs as well. So after you finish an episode, if you go into the features, there's like quizzes to do on the DVDs. Also, the digitally remastered, brought down version of the films on there as well. So if I come across one, mate, I'll send you one your way. Don't worry about it. I'll look at one. Challenge 5150. I've seen you review you put on a while back. Awesome. There you go, man. Yeah. So you get some idea of what it's like. The poster I've got framed up down here. It's actually not on my wall, but I have got the poster framed that came with that. Cushion Moves and Games. Oh, Bailout, not Ball Out. Bailout is a Linda Blair and David Hasselhoff movie, also known as WB Blue and also known as WB Blue and the Bean. Anyone seen it? I fucking never even heard of it, mate. Never mind seeing it.
I could have swore like maybe he was referencing like maybe a fucking somebody's ball sack might have fucking fell out or something. I was like, maybe. Of course, my phone went straight into fucking trash.
That is not what I know. No, never come across that one. Ragnar 666, how's it going, dude? Out with okay?
What's up, my brother?
That'd be awesome. I'll make it with your time, man. No, honestly, mate. I mean, if you know what I do with these men, pal, I'm all about helping people out. If you can't find something that's only available in the UK, I am more than happy to fucking grab it, man, and send it over to you. You know what I mean? It's honestly, don't be fucking, because I've done this before. Sending money back and forth between the UK and the US is a pain in the fucking ass. So say if you send me $100, by the time I fucking put it through PayPal and they fucking took an exchange rate off it and took their fee off it, I'm not getting $100. I'm not getting the equivalent in pounds. They absolutely fucking fleece you. So if you wanted to do something like that, the way I always do it is buy me something in equivalent of sort of film wise or something that I'm wanting, and we'll just trade back and forth. It's fucking way easier, mate, than trying to pay for shit. It's fucking this day and age that you can't send money backward and forward to a different country without being fucking nailed to the board for it is beyond me.
Yeah. Like I was telling you, I tried to do that whole trick where I was like, putting your stuff in a small box, sending in another box a little bit bigger, kept doing the box trick, took that shit to the post office. They were like, that's going to be $92. I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? It's just a joke. And it's like, that's a lot of weight. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm just going to send just one box. How much is it then? They're like $50. I'm like, God damn.
It's getting more and more expensive. And I think you're a little bit more expensive on your side of the pond than we are, but it's getting expensive here as well now.
Especially with your strike. This
yeah,
will just make the cost even go up even further.
Yeah, the fucking bastards won't go to work because they want more money. So that's going to make problems. Like I say, my box is already packed and ready to go to you, mate. But the fucking strikes are causing nothing but fucking issues. It's going to hold it all up. But I'm hoping that if I can get it in the post in the morning, I should be okay. Because I think the next planned strike for the UK is Wednesday, so I should be okay if I can get it in the post in the morning. Ragnar 66 fucking spam. Yeah, man, we've had it all night. It's the first time I've had it in any of our streams. So Johnny seems to think he's brought it in with him.
I got accused of it any fucking way.
Anthony's Horror and More. Yo, guys. Hello, Anthony. How's it going, dude?
What's up, brother?
Here's a channel that people need to go and fucking pick up and go and watch Anthony's stuff. He's knocking it out of the park with these videos at the moment. Keep them coming, dude. Some fucking great content, man. Your room looks fantastic with all your collectibles and your movies and stuff like that. You seem to have a love for this stuff, mate. So keep them coming, man. It's good content.
Come on.
And again, Anthony, I'll get you on a live stream with me, mate. If you ever fancy doing that. I took notice you live stream with Brad and Pops and Dirt the other night for the first time. And he was really good in that live stream, mate. So if you ever want to come over here, dude, and talk movies and shit over here, they're more than welcome to. So we're coming up to 2 mark now, guys. I think we'll call it a night there. One more there. And it's on a more. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's I don't think I've told you yet, Johnny. I have been chatting with the two guys over at A&B Horror. If you've ever checked their channel out, they've got a huge Instagram presence as their own 2 pages and as A&B Horror. And they've got a new YouTube channel. They're probably about 20 videos on there, maybe a little bit more. And they do a sort of like a beer and film review, sort of like 10-15 minutes long. Do a really good job. But it's the same thing, mate. We've got one of the guys is from the UK, the other guy is from the US, which is quite cool. The same with us. And they contacted me and said that they like what I was doing. They come across my channel. It turned out they was already subscribed to your channel, so they've been watching your videos for a while, and they just started subscribing to mine, and they'd seen me Instagram stuff.
Give me 1 second.
And yeah, man, yeah, go for it.
Sorry about all that.
And they've just started. Yeah, they've just started bringing guests to their channel, and they have asked if me and you would like to guest on their channel. Now, what I did, what I did say to them is that, yeah, brilliant. I mean, that's great. We'd love to do it. Love to do it. I said, but I will give you the heads up. We are a little rough around the edges. We
a little,
a lot, really fucking rough around the edges. And I've watched some of your videos, and you two guys are two really nice guys, and you know what I mean. You present stuff really well. I said, me and Johnny just drop the F-bomb and laugh at each other constantly. I said, so if you can handle that on your channel, then yeah, we're the men that you need. But they've lovingly asked us to drop on there. So I'll give them a link on here, as well as so that's A and B Horror. Again, you can find them on Instagram. Obviously, they've got a channel on here as well now, and I'll put a link to it in the description a bit further down. But yeah, mate, those two guys have nicely asked us to go over there, and they're looking about sort of October time, beginning of October time. They're going to be looking at doing something, so we'll sort that out, pal. And then again, just for anybody that's coming in now, just a heads up again for the sort of giveaways that we're going to be doing. I'll leave the descriptions down below for the rules of entering the competition, because it is a bit fucking long-winded. But if you give these videos a like and you give these videos a comment with either NUKEUK or NUKEUS, you'll be entered into the giveaway that me and Johnny will be doing at the end of the month. And again, we're doing 1 live stream a week, and 3 videos are going to be popping up on both my channel and Johnny's channel. And you've got to like and comment on every video for the week to get 1 entry into the competition. If you do that all month, you can guarantee you get 4 entries into the competition. And then the likes and the comments just help out mine and Johnny's channel. They help out these videos. It just helps out a lot. And in return for that love you're throwing back, me and Johnny are going to give 2 really good prizes away. Again, we're not going to drop the bomb on what they are yet. We'll probably do that on the next stream. But again, I'll put everything down below for those that's going to be watching this later on. There's a couple of more comments coming. We'll go through these quick, and then we'll get on out of here. Rick Walrus, looking forward to a film night, pal. Now, Rick is my oldest friend. Me and this dude have done stupid shit together for fucking years. If you think I'm daft, this lad is dafter. And he's currently in the process of putting his own nerd cave together. So hopefully when Rick's got all that kind of stuff sorted, I can start dragging him onto some of this kind of stuff as well, as because man, he has got some fucking cool shit. If you like replica weapons, replica film weapons, the dude's got a fucking arsenal. You know what I mean? He's got some unbelievable shit, mate.
Fuck yeah.
And back in the day, he was obsessed with buying suits of armor. So like medieval knight kind of stuff, Knights Templar kind of stuff. And I was the fucking guinea pig and model for wearing the shit. So I would go out with his house and fucking fashion fucking helmets and chest plates and all kinds of stupid fucking shit. But no, man, he's a dude. So I'm hoping soon I can get him onto some of this kind of stuff once he's got his shit set up. So
hell yeah, Rick, that's the shit.
Morgan McDowell. Now, this is another family member. This is my son-in-law. Hi, Tony. Just joined the stream. A big do tonight. Now, I definitely know that him and my daughter are out on the piss somewhere. So there'll be a few beers deep now. So
Nice.
Either that
Fucking
or they
getting
just
sloshed.
Yeah, either that or they just got home and they're both shit-faced watching this. I don't know.
Nice.
You
gave everybody the heads up. Tune in.
You guys have kick-ass content. I'll definitely catch your stream on the replay. Yeah, man. Definitely.
Thanks, man.
Cody Montella, great stream, fellas. Let's get fucking bonkers on the next one. A&B Horror Movies is an awesome channel. Looking forward to it. Yeah, man, like I say, I'll put a link down below to the channel as well as, and I'll throw some shit up on towards their Instagram page as well as two real nice dudes. One guy from the UK. I'm not 100% where either of them are from, but like I said, one guy's from the UK. Again, the other guy from the US. Basically, what it is the polite and nice versions of me and Johnny that present the videos very, very professionally. It's very, very well edited. They keep it nice and sweet. Not like me and Johnny, like I said, who have just done 2 hours of fucking just taking the piss, swearing a lot and laughing at each other. So
talking about Demi Moore farting in a fucking bathtub. For fuck's sakes.
A&B Horrors I'll be watching this now going, fucking hell, why the fuck have I asked these two to come on here?
Should have definitely sent that guy an invite. What the fuck was I thinking? Nah, but tell him fuck yeah, man. Don't just tell him yeah, tell him fuck yeah. We'll definitely jump on with you.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it. Rick Walrus is laughing about it. He knows why he's laughing.
Tell him to actually do a beer recommendation for us for that Pacific evening. That way, hey,
yeah,
have a few fucking pints while we talk the bullshit. So
yeah, man, they're into the beer, into the ciders as well. The guy from America, he's into his cider as well. So it's they look fun, mate. What they do, they have sort of like a theme for the video that they're going to do, whether that's the collectibles or a particular horror title or a particular subgenre within the horror or the steelbook collections, and they sort of keep it light and they show off some of the stuff from their collections, talk about new stuff they've got in. 2 real nice guys, and then they talk about a beer they've got in as well as, and they'll chat about that. But like I said, when he reached out, I said, yeah, man, but do you realise me and Johnny are a bit fucking rough around the edges? If you're all right with that, then yeah, cool, man, we'll do it. So
fucking sweet.
Yeah,
let's go for it.
But again, this for everyone that's been involved tonight in the chat for this first live stream for the Exploitation Station, thank you very much. It's been a constant between 10 and 15 all night. I mean, kudos, that's up to you. I mean, that's great. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. Please get liking, get commenting. Nuke UK or Nuke US. Let's get this content out there. Let's get it rolling. Let's get more people involved with the craziness of what is fucking exploitations films from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. That'll do it for this live stream. Again, thanks for everybody that's been in the chat as well as it's been nice all night. Take care, guys, and we'll from me and Johnny, we'll see you all soon. Take care.
You guys are awesome.
See you all later. Good evening.